wanted to, you're a product manager. Like when it comes to the R&D, the design of this, it's something that sort of always amazes me, because it's like everything here has to be chosen and put together.
That's correct.
Especially in a whole new design, a whole new role. Were you involved in any of that sort of that R&D, the product development, product rollout, like that whole thing just kind of amazes me.
I am in some pieces of this, as my job is to, see what we're offering at the time, and then get out with our customers themselves, get on the job sites, work with our salesmen, hear what the customers are asking for and their needs. And we see that. I've had the opportunity to be at the company almost 29 years.
29 years.
Yeah. I've been on job sites, many job sites, working with our drills. I mean, with the customer, hand and foot, working with drills, knowing what they need and what they want. So I go back, and I have an amazing HDD team, engineering team back at the Ditch Witch factory. And the fortunate piece of this, these guys have a lot of knowledge themselves and experience. That's a great thing of our experience and our engineering team. Yeah. And so we go back and we sit down and we start discussing this, and we start telling them to develop what these guys are needing, what I'd like to see us head down this path.
That real world feedback.
That real world feedback. And so they sit there and they start looking at it. And again, as you've walked through the booth and see our drills, you're going to see a lot of commonality looking pieces and parts on the drills.
Yeah, I did notice it, yeah.
Look a lot. Look the same.
Like
feel
controls
the same.
and all that, yeah.
That's correct. And so, these guys were trying to have a lot of the look, same features. So they already kind of know the design of what they want. They either scale it down or scale it up.
Right.
We start building this kind of stuff, and then we do go to our test fields and we start working with it and drilling and put many hours on the products, to make sure the performance of them are good and they're going to work out for us. So that is a very, very important piece. And we look at some other things. Like I said, the look to feel. As you can see behind me sitting here, the cab. We introduced this cab about 5 years on our JT-AT 40, and it's really gone over very well in the industry. And we see this as a must as we move forward, to have this cab needs to be on our drills as we go forward. Now, another thing, it's not just a shell, it's also called the operator platform inside the cab.
Right, yeah.
And that's a key piece of this also. So on all of our drills, as our new line of HCD Vision line drills come out, from our JT-24, our JT-AT 32, our JT-AT 40, and now the JT-AT 120 as the JT comes out. The operator platform is the same. Operators can they could jump from any one of those 4 drills and have the same controls and be able to go to work that day and not have to have a full day, 2 day, 3 days of training to learn the control.
Well, right there, you talk about skilled labor shortages and all that sort of stuff. That's a huge advantage now.
It is. It is a big deal, very big deal. We're very pleased to be able to offer that now on this larger drill, the 120.